Всем привет, друзья! Вы на канале Cold Gameplays. С вами снова я, Саня. Ну что, давайте продолжим. На чем мы там остановились? Я вспомнил. Эффективность. Так, прикольно. Так. Так, арестовать шипастого. Ага, ну короче, этих всех мы сделали. Давай.
I'm guessing you're close to catching Spike. Maybe he could lead us to Wendell. If those two struck a secret deal, no wonder Wendell ditched the punks. Anyway, be careful in there. I wouldn't be surprised if that slime had more tricks up his sleeve.
Вот прям подозрительно что-то. О, так. Ремонтик. Опа. Как мы удачно зашли, Саня, привет.
Ты теперь все
так.
Должен. Ты теперь от каждой точки в другую сторону должен отсчитывать. Он 9 отсчитал, от нее отписывал, надо было 10 изначально. Что вы, блядь, так считали?
Первую уберите и все.
А?
Первую уберите и все. В чем проблема?
Он уже начертил там все.
Первую сотрите, первую линию сотрите и все. Так. Ну и что тут ничего нету, кроме денег фальшивых. Плитка стоит. Или это весы?
Нет, стирай. Там первый, блядь, нельзя, он там клеточку отступать нужно от края. Он тогда к краю.
Так. Ух. Залет. Ну, почти не повредили. Так. Сейчас будет опять залет. Так, где эти черти? Все, что ли? Так, ладно, этот пусть здесь остается, может еще понадобится. Вернемся, если что, заберем. А, уже не заберем, понял. Ну, тут есть, если что, еще один.
It can't end like this.
Murphy, you got the cop killer.
You decided to trespass on our turf, and that shit doesn't fly with us.
What's that noise?
Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
The situation is under control.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Stand back.
I'll do one better, cop. I'm out of here.
You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4,
I said
3,
everything is under control.
1.
Ed,
I am
stand
now
there.
authorized to use physical force.
Жестко. Вот уже который раз этот робот.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack at 209.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw documentation here in the precinct. Be right back.
О,
Put down your weapon.
Okay, listen to this. Apparently, Ed 209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
да блин.
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
А, мины. Да. Стоп. Да как так-то вообще? Жестко. Так.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack from a 209.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw documentation here in the precinct. Be right back. Okay, listen to this. Apparently, Ed 209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
Блин. Не то нажал.
Now have 15 seconds to comply.
На. Бронированный он, конечно, жестко.
What the hell happened here?
Ed 209 malfunction.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Закон до него доберется. Да.
Ты сейчас покажешь, у тебя будет 4 треугольника. Я пошла на короче,
Выполните миссию территории уличных стервятников. Ну. Так. Это что? Госпиталь? А, это мы к Льюис, наверное.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
Второй этаж. Так, второй этаж, второй этаж. Оп!
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Найти палату Льюис. Ну, здесь точно нет. А, у нас одно очко есть навыка. Так, и что можно сделать? Так, инженерия рывок дает. Бонус к модификации чипа. Выносливость. Улучшает восстановление предохранителей. И заряды OCP 5 штук можно таскать. Во. Ништяк.
Hey, Murphy. She's right here.
Да я уже понял.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear.
Намерения не ясны. Ну
I
да.
opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Нужен совет, да.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Расследование.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about it.
Так, давай сходим, посмотрим, что там.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
Тут,
All
наверное,
right, no pulse.
про себя вспоминает.
Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
RoboCop, what a surprise.
Ну-ка, расскажи-ка мне.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Понятно.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you?
Интересненько.
I recognize
То есть
that
кто-то
jaw.
хочет тоже роботов наделать, видимо. Судя по всему. Зачем им мозги? Селицы, чьи тела были похищены, были здоровыми, в хорошей физической форме. Угу. Для пересадки. Да, роботов хотят сделать, таких же, как наш. По-любому. Тут гадалки не ходи. А, с охранником. Охранник похож на того же доктора.
Disappearance at the morgue.
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORG.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him. Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian
Ага.
man, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
О, это тот же чувак.
That was very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
Антоновский этот.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Это тот же самый Антоновский, видимо. Он только хочет сделать, видимо, армию роботов. Или он их жрет.
Я тебе влажный, подожди, я тебе влажные салфеточки положу вместо этих. Если ручки надо, вы слышишь?
Так, и куда он поехал?
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker
One
wasn't happy
Piece.
when he heard about
Что
your
ты
early
цел,
trip to
Робо?
Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Оценка. Так. Три миссии. Эх, не все украденные вещи. OCP, ящики OCP, блин. Еще где-то, видимо, был. Ну, в целом, все равно неплохо.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Так.
What's all
О.
the commotion?
Ух ты. Взять материнскую плату. Судя по всему, она может подойти нам для пистолета, да? Разобрали его на запчасти. Так, а ну давай посмотрим. Так, есть 3 очка. Авторегенерация. О, блин, вот это вообще тема. На следующем уровне качнем. Так, заменить плату. 4,2. Ага, есть 3,2. Так, а ну-ка выбрать. Здесь бы вот прямую. Ну, блин, когда делаешь прямую, он почему-то все равно вот сюда уходит, по-моему, если я не ошибаюсь. Надо проверить, может быть, что-то можно еще заменить на... Так, сейчас я проверю.
Потому что надо лучше писать, Муля. Ты не стараешься,
Так, сейчас посмотрим.
Все же от тебя зависит.
Соединение. Так, эти у нас все стрёмные. Есть пятнашка вертикальная, но некуда. Так, конец соединения, конец соединения. А, конец соединения. А, вот, с перезарядкой вот есть. Перезарядка... А, вот, перезарядку надо концом соединения. Вот таким. Есть контакт. Так, отлично. Отлично. Так, ну ладно. Немножечко, значит, добавили еще и перезарядку. Так, узнать причину беспокойства.
Аккуратно.
Еще 2 полицейских погибли. Какие-то разборки идут.
Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
В тюрьме. Посетить тюрьму. А, ну это местные вот эти, где у них там клетки. Ну давай.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker. Fucking rad. As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Опять? Ну пойдем.
Practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
Ну грейт так грейт, пошли. Постреляем.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
Да блин.
Myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It's not.
Да блин. 4-й уровень. Все. А вот. Я устал уже стрелять. Все.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being over. Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the man.
I will try it out.
Sure thing.
Еще. Да, он косой.
Is everything okay?
Да. Он стреляет куда-то выше и вправо.
Service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely, but I guess that's the way.
No sulking in uniform. You are a cop.
And a cop gets things done. Okay, I'll get another service weapon. Thank you, Robo.
Так. Ну, давайте уже посетим тюрьму.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
А, наш друган. А чё его посадили-то?
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'll be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Не говори, что ты Ронин.
Okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Я, говорит, был как самурай, говорит. Ну да.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Так, смотрю, думаю, ничего ли тут нету. Вон, что-то есть. Брикс. Про Брикса. О, подожди. А ну, давай поболтаем.
What is it, officer?
Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Так, подожди, это, короче, надо, видимо, да, блин, в серверную сходить. Мёрфи. Льюис. Так. Не сюда.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Мог бы и сам это сделать.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped.
Да. Опыта заработали. Ну, давай.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a
Грабит
better
банку
view.
OCP. Выдвигаемся.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Все на выход. Подъемчик у них, конечно. Можно и поплавнее было сделать. Опять эти дровосеки, блин.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Знакомая женщина. И у нее прекрасный план, скажу я вам. Мы, я думаю, поступим так же.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Саняк, бомби их там.
Contact! Contact! Let's show our metal brass how it's done, boys. Suspect is down!
RoboCop, open the gate for the N209 units. We'll secure the area.
Так, надо здесь все позабирать.
Put down your weapon,
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. N209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Put down your weapon. Please put down your weapon.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
RoboCop, очки. Еще какие-то очки ставятся. Спецназ победил. Ну, блин, их там много, конечно, они стреляют, блин, я там один бегаю. Спецназ победил. Не мудрено, что спецназ победил. Ну ладно.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Unrealistic plans are not a crime.
But the ways by which they're pursued may be. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it.
Здесь должен быть
The
подвох.
documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Конечно.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk. Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
Угу. Хранилище есть такое.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nut job.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his
Орфей.
breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Какой-то странный тип.
I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter?
Ищешь главу по обезвреживанию бомбы? Нашел. Обратитесь к профессионалам. Вот you see. What you see. Чё мы see, то и see.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
Какая-то плата
Cables
еще.
lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Ну, сначала, получается, надо отсоединить зеленый. Синий. Так, красный, который вот этот. Там красные так сплетены специально. Ну чё, дедуля?
It's just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Макс Беккер.
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense. This is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Один слиток.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We'll leave it.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Так, ладно. С гранатометом тут.
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Так, еще 5 зарядов есть. Так. Не просто так заглянул. Придется обойти посмотреть. Чувак не весь долетел. Кто еще там? Так, там, по-моему, гранатометчик был, блин. Забрать бы еще гранатометчик у него. О, ракетница, нифига.
I am listening, creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Прикольно.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
Сессия с
Chew my ear
психиатром.
off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Так, там.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Погашен свет.
RoboCop, is that you?
I am standing in front of you, officer.
Oh, OCP skimps up fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs.
We need to get the power.
I am equipped to deal with...
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Угу. А вот и он. Так. Еще и система, блин. Бегаешь тут на побегушках у всех.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Во. Медленное восстановление.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Давай посмотрим, что они там.
All right. Let's see what's
Оценка. Ну, что нам там поставят? Второстепенные не выполнили, наверное, меньше сейчас дадут. Секреты OCP не обнаружен. О. А, это эту девку. Победа в испытании со спецназом. Ну да. Здесь похуже. Если бы спецназ бы выиграли, наверное, было бы А. Мне кажется.
Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. How do you feel about being acclaimed?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen...
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your...
She is.
Just like your family.
Mm-hmm.
You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when I see? Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the thief that broke into my house I mentioned before. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy...
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honor. I've got plenty to think about for now.
О, еще и 2 очка опыта дали. Нифига. Или они... А, после задания, наверное, дали. Броня. Прикольно, нифига себе отражение. Еще нормальная тема. Давай вот так сделаем. Я думаю, до сюда надо точно докачать.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher. Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. You're not going soft on us, are you?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it. You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat. We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Old man.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty.
Настоящее знать
Maybe for saving
Детройта.
him all that money, he'll knight you or
В рыцаре посвятит.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most
Понятно. Покинуть участок. Угу. Так, ну что, друзья, ладно. Тогда мы, наверное, на этом пока наш стримчик завершим. Продолжим в следующий раз. Так что не забывайте про лайки и подписку. Приходите еще. Всем пока.